Off North Main Street in Columbia, South Carolina, is Smoke's Barbershop. It's a place where you usually come for a quick shave or a haircut, but with the South Carolina primary around the corner, it's become a place to discuss politics. Sanders supporters rapper Killer Mike, along with former Ohio State Senator Nina Turner, greet the clients and make their pitch.
I support a little small Jewish guy from Vermont. He's from Brooklyn. Everybody want to know why I support a white man? Huh? Anybody curious as to why pro-black rap was supporting a white man?
Yeah, please let us know.
All right. Little black boy growing up in the South. First hero I learned about is a guy named who? Martin Luther what? Martin Luther King. Then I get to be a teenager. I learned about another guy who I look up to. His name Malcolm what? I take everything King said. I take everything X said, and I put it on a piece of paper. King wanted social justice and equality for black people and poor people, right? As I remember it, right? Malcolm X wanted freedom, justice, and equality for black people, correct? We want the ability from the Black Panthers to have our own health care. They started free clinics in the neighborhood to feed children in the morning. That's why we have a free breakfast program in schools, because of a socialist program called the Black Panthers. And the Black Panthers wanted freedom and justice for the people, right? All people, not just black people, but all downtrodden people. So I take all that policy that I've learned all the years, you know, smoking weed, reading my Malcolm X biography and stuff like that. I put it all against the wall. Then I take whatever the presidential candidate or any politician tells me their policy is, right? If they got a policy of almost free health care, knock that out. If they have a policy of full free health care, that matches up with the Panthers campaign. So I say, bam, I'm gonna put that there. If they have a wait on $15 an hour for minimum wage, we'll give you 12, then I mark them off. And I put full $15 right next to people deserve. When Martin Luther King died, he was not marching for civil rights. He was marching for sanitation workers' rights in Memphis. He was marching for the rights of poor workers when he died, right? So I take that and I put it right next to Dr. King. When I do that with Bernie Sanders and I do that with Hillary Clinton, who you think comes out most like King, X, and the Panthers policy? Not what they look like, but policy.
You didn't think this?
Huh? Huh? Policy. Come on, you smart. I know you ain't dumb because you got a beard. You fresh. Right? If King was talking about poor people policy, the only candidate talking about poor people is who? Even if you don't vote for him, you say his name, right? Bernie Sanders.
And as an African American people, we should stop allowing folks to take our vote for granted. No matter who they are, they should have to earn our right to vote. For me, this is personal. I'm a first-generation college graduate, and my mother died at the very young age of 42 years old with her dreams deferred. You know, Langston Hughes in his poem asked the very important question, what happens to a dream deferred? And not only did my mother die at the age of 42 years old, she died on the system of welfare. She didn't have a life insurance policy. She didn't even have any money in the bank, and I'm the oldest of 7 children. I was 22 and my baby sister was 12. So when I juxtaposition my life story to what Senator Bernie Sanders is talking about, tuition-free college for all children, that speaks to me. When he talks about universal health care as a right in this country, that speaks to me. And so it is time out. The time is right, the cause is right, and the time is now. And we cannot continue. You know what Congresswoman Barbara Jordan once said, and this is it. To me, this is the foundation of Senator Sanders' campaign. What the people want is simple. They want an America as good as its promise. And that is what he is running for. An America that works for the working poor and the middle class, and not just the people who have all the wealth in this country. This is not what our country was designed to do. Well, I take that back, it was designed to do that, but we're trying to do a new thing.
Many liked what was said, but aren't completely sold on Sanders.
I like what Bernie Sanders has to offer too. I think he's a little older, and the things that he's wanting to get accomplished, for his free Medicare, free education, I don't know if that's going to be possible, because we had Obama trying to get a lot of things done in the years he's been here, and he hasn't been able to get a lot of things accomplished because of that. And I just don't think that's going to be possible. Free education, free Medicare in the U.S. I know they do it in France. I don't think that's possible.
While others are looking beyond the Sanders campaign and seeing this as a possible moment to organize.
I agree with him, but I kind of agree with Benjamin Franklin too, that presidents are selected and not elected. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just leave it at that one. You know, but I'm gonna vote. You know, I'm riding with him on that side, but you know, the people got to do their part. That's all I'm saying. You know, the people should never fear the government should always fear the people, you know. So if we get the people more active, just like he was saying, we should be all right.
This is Jessica Devereaux along with Cameron Granadino in South Carolina for The Real News.